Hey beautiful Geminis, welcome back to the channel. I sure hope you're all doing amazing, Gemini. Now, let's get into your messages. This is for Gemini. The power of purpose. Getting a higher view. Accepting it is what it is. So someone could be feeling the world here, but having to accept what it is, and dealing with it, and having the spirit of gratitude for seeing the higher picture, having to accept something as it is, okay? Even though someone may have lied, even though someone may have created some kind of smoke and mirror act here, be grateful that you've seen something. Be grateful that you figured something out here. Well, maybe somebody needed to get out of their own way. Maybe someone needs to ground themselves. It's saying, get out of your own way. Be the bigger person. Live your purpose. Create your own luck. And ignite your passions. Bring in the light. So somebody is getting in their own way of something. And it says, well, be the bigger person here. Okay? Bring in the light and create your own luck. Having to accept something, it is what it is. This is about accepting what has happened, what is or accepting responsibility for something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Create your own luck. What's going on here? Why is someone crying over spilt milk? Why are they crying over spilt milk when they need to see the bigger picture and create their own luck? Maybe they're getting in their own way. It's like, by the things that they're saying and doing, I don't know, they could create their own luck. What is this? What is somebody sitting here blocking their own blessings? That's what they're doing. They're blocking their own blessings by the things that are coming from their mouth. It's like they're in their own way. They're getting in their own way of whatever, creating their own luck by talking about somebody who has created their own luck. It's like they are the problem. They're getting in their own way. You know, it's the things that they're saying. That is what they're manifesting in their own life. Misery, pain, fear, greed. What is this? Like, that's what they're manifesting. They are in their own way. They're creating their own reality. It is what it is. Somebody else has created a bunch of good luck, a bunch of good fortune. But that's because of what they're doing. I mean, they're being the bigger person here. They're just, this is jealousy and envy. I'm sorry, but it is. Pouting because somebody is like, broke. I'm broke. I'm broke. Well, they could create their own luck, but they're not going to create their own luck by saying the things that they're saying and envying somebody else's fortune or somebody else's wealth. It's like, this isn't fair, so-and-so got blessed, this isn't fair, they got good luck. No, they created that good luck. That is what they have manifested in their life. It's how you want to look at it. Someone needs to get out of their own way. That's what they need to do. Now, I don't know if that's what I'm saying. It's sabotage. I wish I could be like so-and-so, or I wish I was wealthy like so-and-so, or I wish I had the money that so-and-so has. Oh, poor me, poor me. This is victim mentality. This is self-sabotage. It is. It's like, be the bigger person. It's like that's what they gotta do. Instead of being jealous, instead of being envious of someone else's fortunes, or being envious and jealous of somebody else's period of good luck or fortune, they are manifesting that in their life. That's what this whole read is saying. They need to get out of their own way. They are being their worst own enemy. The things that they're saying, I guess it is what it is. Feel sorry for me. Boo, boo, boo. I don't have patience for that. No, they should be the bigger person and they should say, I am really happy that so-and-so has manifested what they have manifested in their life. I'm really happy for so-and-so. They would change their own fortune. They would change their own luck. But they can't bring themselves to be happy for someone who has. They can't bring themselves there. They can't. Yeah, because someone is being blessed here. And you know what? Well, all they gotta do is open up. That's all they gotta do. Is be open. Open. Like, this is denial. This is like, they need to get out of their own way. It's like, if they were to change their perspective or change the way that they were viewing something at a higher view, they would see that these people are being blessed for a reason. Their period of their fortune has been for the way that they have manifested. Now, look, it's the way that they're talking. Now, this is a leader. This is somebody who has taken action. This is somebody who has taken action to change their luck, to manifest good things in their life, and they're being talked about deceptively. Oh, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. Feel sorry for me. I'm the victim. I'm never lucky. Things always happen bad for me. They need to get out of their own way. They are manifesting their own misfortunes. Well, this person is manifesting their fortunes. There's a complete different perspective here. So somebody whining about somebody else maintaining wealth or getting a period of good luck or manifesting their dreams or making their dreams a reality should be something where people congratulate, be proud of, celebrate people who have managed to turn their lives around, who've managed to reach a period of success. But these people can't bring themselves to do it. They can't bring themselves to a higher perspective and see all the challenges that these people have made in order to obtain what they have gotten. They've had to change their point of view. They've had to change their lifestyle. They've had to change every aspect about their thought process, everything, the way they view things, the way they talk about things, everything in order to manifest what they have done. So these are people that have gone through all those hard lessons of learning that. And they've managed to achieve it. But they're manifesting their own towers. They're manifesting their... I wish people would pay attention to this, because it really is that simple. If you talk negatively, negative things happen to you. If you're always doom and gloom and down in the dirt and talking ill will about people who are wealthy, or talking about people who, if all you do is talk about misfortunes, misfortune happens. It's like that is what they're manifesting in their life. Misfortune, bad karma. It's like, because they can't bring themselves... this could be as simple as giving credit where credit's due. Talking ill will about someone, and they're manifesting their own ill will. They're in their own way. They're getting in their own way of success. They're getting in their own way of their own good karma. And instead of manifesting good and positive things in their life, they're manifesting dark crap in their life. They're miserable. This is misery likes company. So it's like when someone positive like this has been around who's being blessed, these people talk behind their backs, and they say, yeah, they cannot see anything positive about what they're doing. It's always negative, and they are getting in their own way by doing it. I'm sorry, they are. They need to look at things from a higher perspective. That's what they need to do. It is fair. What is happening to these people is just, is fair, but they think it's not fair. They're jealous, okay? That's plain and simple. It's jealousy and envy. Now, this could be sibling rivalry. It could be anything to do with anything like that. One person begrudging another person's wealth or good fortune will bring misfortune. That's how the law of karma works, and manifestations. If you're always griping, if you're always talking ill will about somebody who has managed to turn their life around, who has managed to gain control of their life and do well and succeed at it, give them a round of applause. Always be the bigger person. Okay? I'm happy for you and genuinely mean it. But these people can't bring themselves to do that. They just can't. Behind their backs, they call him a fool. Oh, they're a fool. The thing, buying that was foolish. Doing this was foolish. They always have something negative to say. These are Debbie Downers, negative Normans, whatever you want to call them. They cannot see the light in anything and then complain when they are hit with their towers. You are not supposed to begrudge the blessings of others. You are not supposed to begrudge them their blessings. And then they can't figure out why they're hit with misfortune. Like, you can, it is begrudging someone else's blessings when they could come shining through. Okay, themselves. They could plant themselves there. They could have endless possibilities. They could awaken. They could hear. They could celebrate that somebody has transformed their life. Yeah, I always get a kick out of the ones who always go, yeah, you think you're so much better than us. Well, no, they don't. They're the bigger person. They understand it. They get it. But they also get why people are manifesting. They're in their own way. This is self-sabotage. Self-sabotatory thoughts. Self-sabotaging actions, words are all self-sabotage. Telling themselves, yeah, crying the blues, crying about their life, crying they don't have enough, crying they're always broke, crying this, crying that, crying, over spilt milk, and it keeps coming out in Gemini reads. So there is someone definitely in this mindset, and until the mindset changes, there's nothing that's going to change. Until the mindset changes. Never begrudge someone else's blessings. Ever. Be the bigger person. Take the high road. Don't engage. Don't engage. Don't chime in. Don't participate in their negative talk. Don't join in with them. If they want to talk behind people's backs and they want to talk about the blessings of others, don't engage with them. Be the bigger person. Be brave and say, I'm really proud of them. I'm really happy for them. They deserve it. Obviously. Or they wouldn't be being blessed in the first place. But when people always set the mind course, oh, what they have to do to get that, who'd they have to cheat, who'd they have to lie to get that. That is an illusion. That is so much. That's why they're being said, get out of their own way. Because they're in their own way of happiness, success, manifesting the things that they truly desire in life. That's in a nutshell. Instead of being in the spirit of gratitude. These people are in the spirit of gratitude. That's why they're manifesting good things in their life. These people are ungrateful. They're ungrateful. Always complaining is sending the message to the universe that you are unsatisfied or dissatisfied with your life, but it ain't gonna fix it by talking negatively about it. Instead of counting your blessings, instead of like saying what it is you're grateful for, instead of saying, well, I'm really happy for those people. Now, curiosity, that is me, I would be saying, how did you manage to do that? I'm so proud of you. I am so blown away. I'm so grateful that I could see somebody win here. So I know it's a possibility, because if you did it, I could do it too. This person had their own pain and suffering. And then someone who's gone through pain and suffering actually gets a break here. And people gotta begrudge it. Call them names. Talk about them behind their backs. It's awful. They've already gone through their lessons. They've already gone through the brutality of all those lessons. This is surpassing all of that. They've already gone through all those stages. And they've actually done something about their life to change it. And then they gotta get begrudged that they're there? That's ridiculous. Well, that's why they're being told, get out of your own way. They're their own worst enemy. They're being their own worst enemy. Take care, Gemini.